Here are important guidelines to keep in mind as you embrace the challenges of online classes. 1. Set up a good working space. It is important that the place is quiet, clear, and free from distractions. 2. Make yourself look good online. Wear clothes the way you do when you go to school for in-person classes. 3. Have a respectful tone. When communicating with your teachers and classmates, observe a certain level of formality. Use respectful greetings and signatures like "Good morning, Mr. Dow," "Hi, Ms. Taylor," "Please," and "Thank you." 4. Be kind and be professional. Make it a point to be respectful in your comments even if you disagree with others. Conduct yourself in an online class with the same respect, politeness, and professionalism that you would exhibit in a real-life classroom. 5. Properly use your webcam and microphone. It's good to show your face to give the impression that you're actively engaged with the lesson. Turn your microphone off when your teacher or others are speaking. This will eliminate background noise that can be distracting. 6. Properly use the chat box. Don't post irrelevant remarks. Instead, use the chat box to clarify misconceptions or share great ideas you have about the topic at hand. Don't yell by typing in all caps. In most situations, typing in all caps is perceived as inappropriate. 7. Always make an effort to use proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Observing these ensures clear expression of your thoughts or ideas. 8. Make sure to submit your assignments the proper way. Knowing how to properly submit your work online is key to your success as an online student. 9. Take time to read. When asked to comment on a post, take some time to read through each of the previous discussion post responses before writing your own response. And 10. Think before you type. What you share in an online classroom becomes part of a digital record. I hope that you observe these guidelines to help you in your online learning. May you have a wonderful school year.
Oops. Oh, a happy and blessed day, class. How's your day going? I hope you'll find everything today well. I'm Sir Aaron John Cortez, your English teacher. Today, I'll take you to the world of fun and excitement as we go along to our learning journey. So, fasten your seatbelts. In this learning session, all you need to do is to sit and watch as we gradually unfold all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time.
Your modules for week number 7 have something to do with the following. For module 12, determine the meaning of idiomatic expressions by noting context clues and collocations. For module 13, use appropriate strategies in unlocking the meaning of unfamiliar words and idiomatic expressions. At the end of this learning session, you are expected to define idiomatic expressions, context clues, and collocations, Enumerate the functions of idiomatic expressions. Interpret the meaning of various idioms. Define context clues and give examples. Enumerate the functions of context clues, definition, synonym, antonym, example, general inference, and idioms. So what are you waiting for? Get hold on your module, paper, notebook, and ball pen. Together, we will unravel all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while at the same time learning. Are you now ready and excited to do your initial task? If so, let's get started. For your pre-assessment, read the paragraph below and supply the appropriate word in the box to complete the sentences. Do not forget to write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given 1 minute to finish this activity, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. Let us now dig deeper about the topic. Using what is it? Idioms are fun to learn and they make the language much more colorful. So if you are interested to learn more, I recommend picking up a good dictionary for idiomatic expressions and try to explore its beauty. An idiom, or also known as idiomatic expression, is an expression, word, or phrase that has a figurative meaning conventionally understood by the native speakers. This meaning is different from the literal meaning of idioms' individual elements. In other words, idioms don't mean exactly what the words say. They have, however, hidden meaning. English idiom or idiomatic expressions are Greek in origin. The word idiom means a private citizen, something belonging to a private citizen, personal, and by extension, something individual and peculiar. Idiomatic expression then conform to non-law or principles describing their formation. They may also violate grammar or logic or both and still be acceptable because the phrase is familiar, deeply rooted, widely used, and easily understandable for the native born. An idiom is a group of whose meaning is different from the combined meanings of the words expressed. For instance, in the sentence we have, "Do not let her clean the valuable vase because she is all thumbs." This sentence doesn't mean that her fingers are all thumbs, but it shows carelessness or being clumsy. Using context clues in explaining the meaning of idiomatic expressions will be easier if you are familiar with the structure on how idioms are formed, like the following. Idioms can be understood through the following techniques. Now, let's talk about collocations. These are words that usually go together, but not all words can be combined. Native English speakers will never say big traffic to say that there's a lot of cars on the road. Though it is grammatically correct, it just doesn't sound right. The correct phrase used is heavy traffic. Next, we have the idiomatic expressions. Unlike collocations, these words are put together forming a new meaning. It is informal English, or what we may call slang. For example, I know how much you wanted to make it to the finals. I'm sorry to say this. You were close but no cigar. The expression close but no cigar means that something or someone is very near but did not make it to the destination or goal. It has nothing to do with a cigar.
Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed with the use of what's more activities.
For your independent activity number 1, write A if you agree with the statement and B if you don't. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. For your independent activity number 2, read the following idioms written in column A and match it with column B. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. And lastly, for independent activity number 3, arrange the words in the parentheses. Write the correct form of the given idiomatic expressions. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given another minute to finish this task, and your timer starts now.
Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. It is now time to evaluate your overall learning about the topic with the use of final assessment.
For your final assessment, read each sentence and determine the meaning of it, and circle the letter of the correct answer. Do not forget to write the letter of your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given another minute to finish this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. For your Module 12 assignment, write your favorite idiomatic expression in the space provided below. Then, illustrate the idiom showing its meaning. Then use it in a sentence. Let us now proceed to your Module 13 activities. When attempting to decode the meaning of a new word, it is often useful to look at what comes before and after the word. The surrounding words can give readers helpful clues to get its context. Now, it's time for us to measure your prior knowledge about the topic using the activity from what I know. For your pre-assessment, read the items critically. Each item has underlined words that serves as a clue. Then, choose the best answer by underlining it in the parentheses. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now.
Time's up. Let us now check your answers. The following are the answers for your pre-assessment. Good job, class. You are absolutely fantastic. Let us now dig deeper about the topic using what is it? Now, let's talk about context clues. Sometimes you won't understand every word in a reading passage. One thing you can do to figure out new words is to use context clues. When you read a passage, circle any new words that you don't understand. Then, look in the context to find clues or words or phrases that hint at what new word means. Remember, you don't have to understand every word in a reading. Circle only the new words that are key to understanding the passage. When authors write, they often give context clues to the readers to suggest the meanings of new difficult words. Context clues usually give you a sense of words' meaning so you can continue reading without referring to a dictionary. There are 5 main types of context clues that may be embedded in the sentences. For number 1, we have definitions or restatements. The author directly defines the new word within the sentence. This strategy is commonly used in the textbook's materials. For number 2, we have the synonyms. The author uses a word or phrase with a similar meaning to suggest the meaning of the new word. For number 3, we have the antonyms. The author uses a word or phrase with an opposite meaning to suggest the meaning of the new word. For number 4, we have examples. The author provides examples or illustrations of the new word to suggest its meaning. And lastly, for number 5, we have general inference. The author provides enough information in a sentence that the word's meaning can be inferred. Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed with the use of What's More activities. For your independent activity number 1, draw a star if the statement is correct and draw a big X or cross if it's incorrect. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. For your independent activity number 2, read each row of words and circle the 2 words that are antonyms. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. And lastly, for your independent activity number 3, read the statements given and choose the answer from the boxes by checking it. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given another minute to accomplish this task, and your timer starts now.
Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. It is now time to evaluate your overall learning about the topic with the use of final assessment. For your final assessment, each example below has hints within the passage or sentence to help you figure out the meaning of the word. Read each question carefully. The word you are defining may be in bold, underlined, or both. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. You will be given another minute to finish this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amazed me with your ideas. Since your answers may vary from this activity, evaluation and checking of your answers will also be done right after this video. For your Module 13 assignment, read the words in the box below. Write each word where it belongs. Write your answer on a separate sheet of paper. And that's all for today. I hope you learn and enjoy a lot about this session. Thank you for your cooperation. Till next time, bye!